Hi friends, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm sharing with you guys some of my favorite fall, cozy, like goodness, warm you to the bones recipes that I am making in my Instant Pot today. I will have the recipes that I used in the description box down below. Keep in mind that a few of the recipes I did adjust for the size of my Instant Pot. I do have a 3-quart size Instant Pot and some of them call for a 6-quart. So just keep in mind that I did adjust the recipes for that. I did follow the recipes as closely as possible. And if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell. It doesn't cost you anything, helps me out a lot, and you guys get notified first whenever any of my new videos come out. Let me know in the comment section down below, were you intimidated to use an Instant Pot if you have one? And if you don't have an Instant Pot, what is the one thing that is preventing you from purchasing one? I'm just curious to know. And with that said, let's get started with the first recipe. For the red braised beef and potatoes, you're just going to need some small potatoes, some better than bouillon base, some tomato paste, it doesn't matter which kind, 1 medium onion, a couple cloves of garlic, 2 carrots, seasoning of your choice. I love the Montreal steak seasoning, and to make everything creamy, you can either use heavy cream or milk. So I start by taking my onions, dicing them up about medium cube size, and then cleaning my carrots, and then also using a box shredder to shred them. At this point, instead of just having the potatoes, I also decided to add in beef to the mix. Took some sirloin steak and I just cubed it up into medium-sized chunks, filled the base of my Instant Pot with some olive oil. I browned the steak on the saute function. Once my meat was slightly browned, I went ahead and I just tossed in the onions, sauteed them with the meat for a couple of minutes, and then I squeezed in the garlic as well and combined well. Then I stirred in my shredded carrots, put in about 2 tablespoons of the tomato paste, about a tablespoon of the bouillon base, filled it up with about a cup of heavy cream, gave that a good stir. Then I layered the potatoes right on top of everything and sealed the Instant Pot. Set it to 25 minutes, and once the timer is done, go ahead and let it naturally release the steam. And once the steam is naturally released, you can go ahead and open it up. The next recipe I wanted to share with you guys is this awesome and super easy recipe for fall spiced apple cider, and it literally only takes an hour to make and it tastes delicious. You will need 8 cups of fresh water. I used 4 Honeycrisp apples that I cored and sliced. I also used 1 pear, a 1/4 cup of pomegranate seeds, 2 cinnamon sticks, and a cup of brown sugar. Set the valve to sealing and cook for 60 minutes. Once it is done, let it rest for about 15 more minutes. Then turn it to venting and let the steam fully escape before opening. And I just took the whole pot and I strained it through first a mesh strainer, and then I also used a cheesecloth just because I wanted a really clear cider. Although the next dish is not at all pleasing to the eye, it was so delicious that my daughter didn't even let me take a styled picture of it because she devoured half of it almost instantaneously. This Instant Pot banana French toast is an awesome cross between a bread pudding and a French toast. Super easy to make and can definitely be dressed up to look a lot prettier than what it ended up coming out as. Starting with the buttered glass dish, go ahead and layer your cubed up French toast into a single layer and then top with sliced bananas. On top of the bananas, sprinkle on some brown sugar and then take your cream cheese and put on a thick, generous layer on top of all of that. And then for the second layer, go ahead and lay down the rest of your cubed French toast, the sliced bananas on top, and then also the brown sugar. To make the egg base, combine 2 whole eggs, some milk, sugar, a dash of vanilla, and just a little bit of cinnamon, and combine and pour over the entire bread mixture. And top the entire dish with some cold slices of butter. Place it on top of a trivet in your Instant Pot and make sure to add in about a 3/4 cups worth of water down to the base. Seal your Instant Pot and put it on for 20 minutes.
Ooh, it tasted like banana bread.
Yeah, do you like it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For the breakfast bake, start out with your eggs, add in some paprika to the mix, some garlic powder, salt, and give it a good stir, and then add in your milk and set aside. For the base layer, in your cauliflower, your chopped bell pepper, green scallions, your cooked bacon, and then top it with your egg mixture. Top it all off with some cheddar cheese and seal with foil. Place the dish into your pot, close the lid and set the valve to sealing and set it for 20 minutes. What is fall without some cozy chicken noodle soup? And this recipe is so simple, so easy, but so delicious and gives you all the fuzzy, warm fall feelings. Starting out with the saute setting in your Instant Pot, melt some butter. After you've melted the butter, add in some chopped onions and let those cook down until they are translucent. To that, go ahead and add your celery and your carrots and let all of that saute together and steam, and just give it a good mix every once in a while. After a few minutes, stir in about a tablespoon of your chicken bouillon base, and then I also added in about a teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning. Let all that simmer for another few more minutes, and then add in your 8 cups of water, and then go ahead and layer in either your chicken breast or your chicken thighs. Set your pressure valve to sealing and then set your timer for 8 minutes. After the pressure cooker has stopped cooking, make sure that you let the soup sit for another 10 minutes before releasing the valve to venting, and then go ahead and open it up, take out your chicken to shred, and then pour in those egg noodles and reseal everything and just let everything sit there while the noodles cook in that really hot boiling broth. And then I always love to add fresh dill to all my soups just because it gives off a really good smell and makes everything look a lot more fresh. And there you guys have it, just a few of my favorite Instant Pot recipes that are awesome for the fall. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like this video, click that bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.